And a very good afternoon or good morning, depending on where you're watching us. Thank you so much for tuning in and joining us on Crafters TV today, which we're having a launch day. Now, my name is Craig Laird. You may have been expecting Joe to be here. Joe is absolutely fine. He's just feeling a little bit under the weather, so he's gone home for the remainder of the day just to put his feet up and rest. So I'm going to be here on launch day. I'm going to be doing this side of the counter, where it's all about our brand new Year of Crafts bolt-on box. This one is all about happy holidays. Already, the earlier part of today, it has been busy. We have to say that a quarter of the stock has gone up until those little gremlins have gone into the system. We believe we're just about there. There's still just a few little issues at the moment. So all I could suggest is keep having a look, keep going on at the website, or what you can also do, right at the top of the screen, you'll see the details just shortly. Underneath the Launch Day logo, you'll see an item number. You can just jot that down and then just keep refreshing onto our website, crafterscompanion.co.uk.com.au. That's the place to go. But as soon as it's up and running, we will let you know for sure. But what you can do is you can then gather all these ideas and inspirations of what you could be doing with yours when it arrives at your house. Not from me, but she is still here doing all the demoing, and it's going to be me and Debbie Fisher for the full 2 hours. Hey, Debbie.
How exciting is this, Craig? I literally can't wait. And I'm really, obviously, love to our Joe, obviously, but really exciting that me and Craig get to work together again. So a full 2 hours of fun, Craig.
A full 2 hours indeed. So I'm going to be doing what Joe and Ben and Becky and George, they all do. So I'll give you all of the details. We've got some things maybe are back in stock if you're maybe wanting to look to restart where this whole Year of Crafts started from. But we will be going through Debbie's going to go through our demo. She's going to talk you through what you're going to be getting in the Year of Crafts, as well as the other things as well, such as in unboxing. But do you know what? You know where the first place we need to start, the best place we need to start is the brand new one. And guess what? It's brand new, and you're getting 50 extra bonus points as well for everyone. So you can see the details on your screen. Just to say, there is the item number. So that's what we're referring to if you just want to jot that one down. But as I say, you can keep having a look on the website. This one is the Year of Crafts. This is the Happy Holidays with over 220 elements. First and foremost, what I want to say is if this is the first box that you've got, maybe you've not got the other ones, you don't need the other ones. They will work all perfectly together, but what you will be able to do is use this as a standalone box. So, £34.99 here in the UK, $39.95 for you guys stateside. You are getting those 50 extra bonus points, but you are paying even less if you are Club Inspire. Maybe the 50 bonus points will take you to the next level. But Platinum being $27.99, $31.96. Of course, you guys across Central Europe, you just need to go across to your website. So Debbie's going to have a look at these ones just shortly as to show you exactly what you're going to be getting. We do have a few extras as well. If you love the pattern papers and the solid card stock that are in here, you might want to stock up on a few extra paper pads that we've got. Now, what we have managed to do, and we do not have loads, and up until those gremlins went into the system, it was going absolutely crazy. This is where it all began. This is the very first Year of Craft. This is the main box. It's giving you lots and lots and lots of dies, stamps, you're getting stencils, you're getting card blanks, but in each one of the boxes that you have been collecting, you also get a good hefty book. Not quite a magazine, it's more like a book in my opinion. But you are getting the main Year of Crafts. It all works perfectly together, as you'll see with Debbie, and all the other ones stock up on top of each other. But what you've got is the ring binder included. So you have got so many of these tuition cards. In total, you're going to be getting 30 project cards, but you are then going to be getting all of the dividers that you can see in here. You're getting project wallets, so you can then do your projects, pop bits together and store them in here. And then each of the Year of Crafts boxes that you get, you can then pop each of the magazine in, or as I say, the book, in each of these ones. So by the time that we finish, we will literally have a year of crafting for all throughout the year. So if you're maybe wanting to look to start that, maybe it's you're relatively new to us, maybe you didn't fancy it at the start, but you've seen all these extra ones of Risa's months, you can start now. So this one here, if you do want to get your hands on it today, this is the Year of Crafts by Crafter's Companion with over 2,150 elements. Now with this one here, not forgetting that you are getting the binder included. They come together. £149.99, $199.95, but if you're platinum, that's going to come all the way down to $119.99 or $159.96. And to say as well, so many of these items in here, certainly dies, will go through your Gemini Mini as well. So that's something to keep a note of as well. So we do have that if maybe it's taking your fancy and you want to start as well. So that's that one. But what we are going to do is we're going to go back to a brand new Year of Crafts and we're going to be having a look at the paper pads. So the idea of these, if you're new, you do get these ones in the brand new Year of Crafts, but maybe you want to stock up, maybe you want to get some more, which many of you do. This is an opportunity for you to get your hands on these ones. All 8x8, so you've got 8x8 when it comes to these ones here, and then also all of them are 160 GSM. 48 sheets, they're all a matte, so that means you can come along and ink onto them and stamp onto them if you want. But what I want to say as well, with the happy holidays, please don't just think of Christmas. You've got Halloween's, you've got autumn, you've got fall as well. Now this one individually is $9.99 or $12.95, but you are going to be paying, if you're platinum, $7.99 or $10.36. For an 8x8 pattern paper that we can see there, it's 160 GSM. Unbelievably priced. Do you know something? Unbelievably priced at today's price, never mind just the platinum. So that is that one you might want to go for. And we've even had cases in the past where you at home haven't gone for the boxes, but you've gone for the paper pads because you love the idea of them. So that one is the patterned one. But then you might want to go for the solids ones. And the solid ones are going to colour complement your pattern papers. So 8x8, these ones are 240 GSM. With them being 240, you've got 32 of your sheets. Now these are double-sided when it comes to the colour cores, but you can see there, you've got your festive colour straight away. But then you've got maybe your icy ones for your icy winter time. But then what about your autumn time as well with the Halloween? So with that one there, $12.99 or $14.95, but platinum, that's coming down to £10.39 or $11.96 for you guys stateside. So of course, if you do just want to go for the box itself that we went over that's launching today, then you can do it, and you might just want to stock up on these ones here. So we're going to go back to what is launched today, and that is of course our Happy Holidays. This is a Year of Crafts, 220 elements, over 220 elements, $34.99, $39.95, platinum being $27.99, $31.96, plus 50 extra bonus points. So winner. Now that I've done that, you just want me to be quiet, don't you? And you want to actually see Debbie and see everything that you're going to be doing and what you're going to be getting. So let's do it. Hey, Debbie.
Let's do it, Craig. Yes. So first thing you're going to see, if nobody has seen our Year of Crafts, just keep watching because we're going to explain everything as we go along from the beginning right up to this box 4. But the box 4 is brand new. But if you are new and you only want this box, you can absolutely go for this. Now, you can see it's a beautifully presented box and each one of them has a drawer. As you open that drawer, I mean, it's just that experience of unboxing, which is quite exciting. Inside, you always get it beautifully packaged, so you undo your packaging. Now, what's different with this to our general sub boxes, our craft boxes, is you get a lot more and you get this amazing magazine. So the magazine builds up, so each one that goes through, there is going to be 6 in total, so there is only 2 more to come. So you can go backwards if you are new to this today. So what's beautiful about this is it gives you everything you need to create straight from this box. In some things you could find there's elements of extra bits in there, but the majority of them, the templates, everything that you see. These little shoes, I've got these right next to me. How absolutely super cute are those?
So cute.
So I just love them. They're so much fun to make. These are the sort of projects you're going to want to do for your Christmas crafting, for your Halloween projects. It's got something for everyone. If you're having a Halloween party, I love love that we've got all these. So you can see those little boots there, those little Halloween shoes. They're like your witch's shoes. They're like the Wizard of Oz,
Wizard
where
of
the
Oz.
shoes get stuck underneath, and
Yeah.
the stripy stockings, aren't they, that she had on? I mean, very Wizard of Oz, those ones.
is.
Apart from hers were red and gold, I believe. But you can change the colour. But step-by-step instructions is what I love, Craig, because
Yeah.
not everybody can think out their head straight away.
No.
Not even us sometimes.
Nope.
And I love the fact that not only have you got the step-by-steps in written form, you've also got the picture instructions. So super easy, loads of things to do. There's downloads in there as well. I absolutely adore these boxes when they come out. So that's just the magazine. When we get into the box, these stamps, I'm going to get myself a piece of card because I really want you to see these stamps. This one is stunning. I think our US viewers especially are
Yeah,
going to love
absolutely.
this. The turkey, Thanksgiving, the pumpkin, Halloween, and then you go into your Christmas. I have got a brilliant demo showing how we use the tree, this brilliant tree, I love that, the quirky tree,
So quirky.
in the back of the car, so making it look like it's a van, and it's really, really super cool. So lots of different images on that one. Then this one for me is, I mean, honestly, I have not seen one like this in a very, very long time that's really clear, big font, and it tells you, it's got everything there, right from your partner as well. You've even got your mum, your mom, your mam, and your ma. How brilliant is
different,
that?
yeah.
So no matter where you are from, there is something for someone who calls their mum. Yeah, what do you say, mum, Craig?
Mum, yeah,
I'm a
that's
mum.
my mum.
Yeah, I'm a mum.
Yeah.
Yep. So I know up here a lot is a mam, isn't it? And
It
mom,
is.
I think, is our American term for
Or
mum.
it's mother if I want something.
Mother.
Mother. And she's like, yes, Craig.
But it's the same. So you've got father, dad, Pop. Now, Pop is what my brother calls my dad.
Is it?
Yeah, he's always called Pop, which confuses me because I have a daughter, Poppy, and we call her Pop
So
as
you do,
well.
yeah.
So, but you've also got Pa, and I love that. So you've got something for everyone. But your friend, Mr. and Mrs. Grant. I mean, it really does just give you everything on there.
Even
that
Step
is, I know,
from a
it's
stepdad.
amazing, isn't it? I'm going to keep this one with me at all times because this is going to be so useful in all your crafting. Then we've got these gorgeous words, which are all die cut for you, so they literally just pop out of there. And what's nice about these, you can see we've kept them white. You can take them out and colour them in whatever colour you want. But if I can give you a little tip, keep them in this, colour them first, because it's much easier to just scribble straight over the top and then pop them out. And then they're coloured in.
I wouldn't have thought that myself.
Yeah, it's a really good way of doing it. I did it on the last time we did ones like that. So that's another brilliant one. We've then got ribbon for your embellishments. Not just 1, 2, but 3 different sizes, 3 different colours. They are going to be amazing throughout your crafting. And all of these are going to tone in with your papers. We've then got not only your cards, but matching envelope in your 6x4. We've then got your 6x6 envelopes and cardstock. And then you've then got your 5x7 envelopes and cardstock. So that's amazing that you get everything that you can do straight away. Then we get to this gorgeous die. I love this one, Craig. I think this is one of the nicest wreaths I've seen and the easiest.
The
Are we allowed
easiest
to
as
say
well.
that? The easiest, but it is literally 2 of those you create a wreath, 4 of them it builds it up, 6 of them you build it up even more. So there's so
That's
much
right.
you can do with this. I love it. And then if you want to add individual elements, you've got those as well, plus your bow, which is absolutely brilliant, and it puts all these score lines in it for you to make it look authentic. Then we've got not only ribbons, we've put some twine in this one, which is great. You've then got your stocking template, so you can make all your little stocking decorations.
So
I
cute.
absolutely love this one. If you make them, put holes in them, you could do them as bunting, which would be nice over Christmas.
True.
We've then added some vellum to this pack as well, so you've actually got 3 sheets of beautiful vellum that you can use in all different ways. More stamps come in here, so you've got your joyful stamps here for all your Christmas needs. You've then got your super duper, let me just pop those, I'm getting myself in, there we go, bring that back in. I love these ones because they're really big size, so you've got that massive poinsettia, you've got all your baubles, your leaves. I just think that is so usable, and you're going to use it all through your Christmas crafting.
And all jam-packed full.
A jam-pack,
Jam-packed full.
absolutely. There's not a bit on there that hasn't been used. Even this tiny bit here has got holly leaves in it, so it is a great one to have. Then my absolute love with any boxes is that you get those solids. So Craig was showing you the pads of those. You can, these are consumer receivables. You're going to use them, so you are going to want the pads. I mean, the colours there, Craig, I mean, are out of this world, aren't
Gorgeous.
they? So lovely. There's something very endearing, warming about autumn colours. Those rich mustard colours. I mean, look at that with those teals. I mean, they look beautiful. And then upside down, we've got our cardstock. Our cardstock, well, it's paper, but actually it feels like card. It's 160.
Really strong.
Love that one. That's going to be great for all your Thanksgiving cards. But then you've got all these different tones, patterns, colours that are all going to coordinate with your beautiful solid colours. So you really have got the most amazing value in the most amazing box, packaged just incredibly with all these elements. We've got templates and papers and vellums and ribbons and dies. We've got die cuts, we've got stamps, we've got card blanks, we've got envelopes. On top of that, you've got the beautiful magazine that's going to get you through all that Christmas and fall crafting. Amazing.
All of it you are getting. And as you'll have seen with Debbie going through the papers, the ribbon, the twine, how it all complements each other when it comes to the colour tones. But then if you want to go down the different avenue slightly with your Halloween, your Thanksgiving, of course you can do. You've still got those colour tones within the paper pad as well. That is why that so many of you, not only this morning, but I noticed on social media last night, were jumping on the website and ordering it all. The pre-orders that we've seen when we came in this morning was absolutely phenomenal. So, as we said, we are going to keep you updated when it comes to the website. So we're still experiencing some issues at the moment, but believe you me, the team are working hard to getting it sorted. So, what I want you to do is keep an eye on the website by refreshing, or of course, with that item number just here. If you take a note of that one, then on our website, crafterscompanion.co.uk.com.au, what you can do is just pop that item number into that search bar, press the search button, and then it will search, of course. So that is the current one that's just launched today, and that is an absolute winner for so many of you at home. Now, we did touch upon how we've got some of the other ones, that we've got some that you may want to purchase for yourself, you know, if you want to start this pretty much from scratch, or maybe little gifts. Then what about going for that's the info on the screen. So we'll change the picture to the right one in a moment or two. So the family and friends. It's going to be coming up in your moment or two. So the picture on your screen, that is if you want to go for the first one, the original one. That is with the box as well as the folder. So what we're going to do is let's have a look at the family and friends. Now, what you're going to find when it comes to the family and friends, exactly the same idea as what Debbie had shown you, but you've got completely different images, stamps, dies, cardstock. You've got lots and lots of different things within these ones. So what I'm going to do is let's go straight in. I'm going to show you this one. Now, this is the magazine that you're getting with it, and once again, as Debbie showed you with the current one, it has all got step by step all the way through, from beginner, intermediate, advanced. You've got everything there to help you by making projects, visual as well as written down. I'm more of a visual learner if I need to then follow instructions, but you've got lots of templates in here as well. So that's what you're getting. We won't go through every single thing that you're getting, but it's just to show you that you are getting lots and lots within this box, including nesting dies that you can see here. This has got a full alphabet, which this one and the alphabet that comes with the Eclipse stamping die, these are the two that I use all the time. We've got stamps, we've got more sentiments. I know I've not got cardstock, but you can see the sheer quantity that you're getting. Stencils, ribbons, card blanks, envelopes, loads and loads and loads within this one here, which is the Year of Crafts. This is the family and friends. So this was the first one after the main Year of Crafts box, as well as the binder. So if you do want to go for that one, $34.99 here in the UK, $39.95 for you guys stateside. Platinum price, so £27.99 or $31.96. So that is the first one. Now you may want the third one. So let's go in and let's bring you in the third one. Now again, this one, I won't go through it all. I just want to remind you again, keep in mind everything that Debbie was showing you, the amount of dies, the stamps, the cardstocks, the papers that you get within the box. But this one, as you can see on your screen, is all about the big celebrations. Big celebrations being making projects and cards such as Sweet 16. This one here is actually been made by Sandy. Now I'm not going to take it off, but there's actually a little pin on the back. So there is a card that's then been made into a badge for a Sweet 16. You can then do all your concept cards that you've got here. You may want to go in with your stars. You've got templates in here to make shaker cards such as the stars. This was all around about the 4th of July, hence why there's an American feel to this one here. So that's the sort of thing that you could be making when it comes to that one. So that is the Year of Crafts, the big celebrations. 190 elements within this one here. $34.99 here in the UK, $39.95 for you guys stateside. Platinum is $27.99. $31.96, and touched upon it right at the very start. These all work as standalone projects. So maybe you don't necessarily want to go for the main first one with the binder. You might just want to go for this one or the new one. You absolutely can. But the key thing is as well, they all work together. So you might want to use the alphabets from the first one in with the Christmas, Happy Holidays. So they do work together, no problem whatsoever. So I do have your comments coming up, so I'm going to have a look and read through them while Debbie's going to be going over one of the demos in a moment. But we are, of course, within the 2 hours here, we're having a look at our brand new one that's launching today, all about Happy Holidays. But you might want to start with the first one. This is where it all began, and this is a Year of Crafts by Crafter's Companion. Gosh, can't believe I'm away to say this. Over 2,150 elements within this one here. Now, within this one here, we could pretty much do the full show and more just on this box alone. I'm not going to go through it all, but as Debbie was saying, how they all stack up on top of each other, all filled to the brim of crafty goodies that we can see here. So for instance, we've got our 48 sheets of paper, 36 sheets of card blanks. We've got templates. We've got embossing folders. We've got lace border tags, gift tags, sentiments, nesting hearts, ribbons, gems. We've got card blanks, pattern papers. All of this is nicely housed within these drawers. And once you've used the consumable parts, why not use it for storage? Store any of your other pattern papers, your die cuts, anything like that. You can, of course, be storing in these ones. Let's pop that in nicely here. So that one is all coming in together. Not forgetting, you are getting the binder as well. So with the binder, this one is what you're going to be getting included with the first one as well. So you're going to be getting your project ring binder, you're going to get your dividers, you're going to get your magazine holders that we can see here for your magazines just to slot in as you collect them. You've got 30 of your project cards and you've got 10 of your project pockets. So if you want to start your projects but not finish them, then you can pop them into here. So if you are wanting to go for that one today, £149 or $199.95, but platinum, that's going to come down even more to £119.99 or $159.96. Now these were going quick until the gremlins came into the system, so we've not got loads and loads of them. It's taken us ages to get our hands on these ones, so if you are thinking about it, take a note of that item number at the top of the screen, which is there, and then just pop it into the search bar on our website. So that said, I'm going to have a look at your comments, and we're going to go over to Debbie, and she's going to be going over her box.
I'm swooning over this box. Me and Craig are in a lucky position that we've got all of these, which is amazing. But let's forget about all the others and just take a look at what you're getting in the Year of Crafts and how it started. So I think roughly beginning of the year, I think it may have been sort of October of last year, we bought out this big box, and it's took right up until now to get them back in stock. So we do know that we have sold out of issue 2. So we're waiting for that to come back in as well. So we will get them, we just don't know when. Before we was waiting for issue 1 to come back out, but at long last we have got issue 1. So please keep trying the website, keep refreshing. We're working really hard and hoping to resolve that very, very quickly. But I do want to show you how this all works, how it all comes together, and what the Year of Crafts is. So basically, this is a 3-story tower with a box with lots of different elements. It then comes, as Craig said, with this amazing binder. Now, what's great about the binder, I'm going to start with this to get to first of all, is it literally stores everything you need to know. Now, I do have in mind all those different projects. If we just have a flick through, you can see all these different cards, different projects, scrapbooking pages, boxes, cupcake holders there, little favour boxes. There is so much in here to actually craft from and to do with the list. And what I love about it, if I turn the pages over, it also gives you an alternative. Every single one gives you an alternative colour or an alternative style to do it. It's like your little recipe book. Do you know you get a recipe book in the pantry? Yeah, it really is that recipe book that you can really get to grips with. And I love the fact that you're getting 6 of these little project book tabs that you just literally, they fold into, and it keeps them really beautifully. So that first one you've got in your book. So then I can go through and look for my number 4 now, which is this one, and then I can put my tab into the issue 4. So this is a great way to store it all, and it looks neat. You can put your own photograph in there, or your little whatever you put in there to say what a page reference or anything like that, but so much value just in that. Now we're going to do a bit of an unboxing of this one because I think it's really well worth it. So I'm going to turn it round this way, and we're going to start off with our top drawer. Now the top drawer really does consist of everything that you're going to use time and time again. So if we have a look here, we've got so many dies. This die here, I want to actually show you. I didn't want to go to the stamps first, but I want to show you in this stamp set, we actually have a stamp that you can stamp within that globe. So if you want your globe to actually have the world in it, you can do that. But if you want to have some florals in it, you've got a die cut that then cuts out this floral stamp there as well. So there's lots of interaction within all this set. So let's just pop them back under. So that's your first one, that gorgeous globe one. You're then getting a set of hearts. Obviously, you're going to use them in everything. You've got then a border. I love this one.
I love it too.
Yeah, it's really pretty, isn't it? It's so ornate. You're going to use it for lots of things. Add them together and create longer borders. You're then obviously getting your essential words, your happy birthday, hello and love. Really good size, lovely font on those ones. Then these ones. I don't think you can beat a good set of tags. You're probably thinking tags, but if I turn them round, the bottom, I know tags. Are they tags? Well, tags don't look like that.
I thought that was the game that we played before we went on air.
You're it.
You're it. You smell, you're it.
Thanks, Craig.
Smell beautiful.
That's why I don't work with a buddy. You just get insulted by your buddy. Right, so these are tags because the line here, the cut line only comes to the side, nothing here. So you actually put them onto your strip of card and you can make them whatever size you want. So if you want a long tag, you have a long tag, short tag, you have a short tag. So these are brilliant. You've then got this one, which is your reef. There is a stamp in there that stamps your reef. You've got the reef to cut it out and all your different pieces to put on there. Then we come to our stamps, really great stamps. I'm going to bring that bit of paper in again so we can see what we're looking at. Now this one's a great one. This is for creating your own calendars, which I love, or just personalising things. Make your own journals with these. You've got your numbers on them, but you've also got those good words like your anniversaries, your birthdays, and the dates of whatever you want to do them onto. Great if you want to do invites, days of the weddings, save the date, all those sort of things. That set is going to be great for. This one is the one I was telling you about that goes with this die. So not only have you got one, you've got 4 different reefs that you can stamp and cut out using this one, and they all work the same. They are beautiful, and you're going to do so much with those. Another one like the one we see in that number 4, but this one is all your different words. Now I love this one. You've got little things like be mine. I mean, you know, Valentine's Day, get well soon. They're things we don't see every day. So this is why we're talking a year of craft. crafts. So much in this collection. Then bring this one, the Happy Birthday. Love this one because you can actually put something in here. So you can put celebrate. I can't read it because let's party, because I haven't got my glasses on. I'm not going to read the rest because I haven't got my glasses on. But you could put sort of happy whatever in there, really struggling there. I can read the numbers, so we're all right there. And we're still going. We've got that one I showed then earlier.
Box one.
Yeah, it's still box one. So, and I love this. You've even got the suitcases there for your adventures, travelling around the world. You mean the world to me. I mean, how amazing is that? You make the world a better place, Craig.
That's definitely you, Debbie.
Oh, Craig,
Definitely.
you're so lovely. And then we've got embossing folders as well, Craig. So not only dies, stamps, embossing folders, you're getting 4 different embossing folders, which are absolutely great. And that is just one of the tiers. One of the tiers. There is so much money in there. If we then bring this one out, this is our second box. Now look at this. I mean, this is the box. Every crafter's dream. I mean, it really is your dream box.
Do you know what it reminds me of? Do you remember years ago, now here in the UK, there's like an online store, there's a store called Argos.
Yes.
Remember when they used to do the catalogues? And you used to go in, they used to have a crafty section in the magazine.
Indeed.
And they had a big picture of all these bright crafty drawers and stuff in it. That's what that reminds me of.
Oh, it's amazing. Now what you get in here, not only do you get 3 different colours, you also get 2 different materials. So you've got, is it your gross grain?
Gross grain, yeah.
Yes. You get your gross grain and you get your satin ribbon in all these colours in 3 different sizes as well as 3 different colours. You then get your next ones in 3 of the satin, we've lost one there we go, and 3 of the gross grain. So that is amazing that you're getting all those ribbons in there. You're getting your pearl drops and your gems. I love these. These are brilliant. I've got this one that hasn't been opened, but you know what? I'm going to open it.
Go for it.
Because I really want to show you this. I've not got, there we go. We've got it. They've got individual compartments, which I love. So if you're anything like me and you spill, because I'm terrible for that, you'll only spill the same colour. It'll all go back in the same one. It doesn't matter you spill them. Where if they were all mixed, you just, I've had one, Craig, where you open the lid and you've just got little slots in them, and I've dropped one of them before. And then you have to sit there sorting out. Well, in fact, I haven't. I've just put them all back in and just sort of hope for the best and get the colours I want. But yeah, all individual, so absolutely love them. And then you're getting those paper pads, a lot more. But this is like getting 2 paper pads in here. So you're getting all these different ones in your colours and your in your patterns and in your block colours, so you can see how well they work together. They are absolutely stunning, and every crafter's dream to have a set like this. For me, this is the box that just keeps on giving.
It is.
Because every time you open it, you'll think of something different that you can use. You'll think of different colourways. You've also got your binder with that magazine in there, which is going to show you so many different ways to use them. And of course, you're going to have your own ideas of what you want to make.
Yeah.
Now, look at this, Craig. We've actually got vellum sentiment inserts. I mean, that is incredible. For each one, I mean, of your different sizes of your card blanks. I mean, that in itself is amazing. Even these little Diddy ones. I mean, how cool is that?
Cute.
I think the little Diddy card. Oh, there is the Diddy cards you get in here, I think. So loads of them you're getting in there. Then you're getting your cards and your envelopes, even more for your money than normal. And you're getting all of these with all your envelopes as well to send out, which are amazing. I'm pretty sure you do get those little card blanks, but there's none left in this one.
Well, yeah.
I think we've all used them. But I mean, that is incredible. And like Craig said earlier, once you start using all these things, you can then restock it with whatever you want to stock it with. So being your projects, whether it being your bigger collections. So what these do, you have this base box, we then have the bolt-on boxes. So I put these in a different order. I'm going to bring them up then. So then you bolt them onto the top. So they will all start to then stack onto the top and using them on your shelf. Or you can just have them stacked next to them. So if you want to, then hide myself, you can then bring them to the side and you can just start stacking them into a different way. But they look fabulous. You've got then the binder. Where's the binder? You've got the binder. I mean, how fabulous does all of that look on your shelf, in your craft room, having the full collection, honestly. And the reason we call it a year of crafts is because you've got something for every single occasion throughout the whole year. So whether you start off Christmas and then go through to your Valentine's and your Easter and then your Mother's Day and your Father's Day, honestly, it will go all the way through the whole year, through the whole collection. It's fabulous.
It will, it really will. But then also it touched upon something you said, Debbie, about the stamps in there that, you know, you can create calendars and that. What if you've got our organiser set? You can now change the font of your organiser set by using what you've got within your year of crafts. Or you guys stateside know that you've just not that long got the TS. All I'm saying, everyone else, don't worry, don't fear. But if you are stateside and you've got the TS with these vellum inserts and that, all going to work together and complement. Great as standalone, but of course you can use them as to complement your full crafty range. So if that is something that you are interested in, you think I'm going to go for that one, £149 here in the UK, $199.95 stateside. Platinum's going to come down to £119.99 and $159.96. Here in the UK, crafterscompanion.co.uk.com for you guys stateside. For you as well, across Central Europe, you are .eu. At the moment, while we're having just a few issues with our website currently, what to do is just keep refreshing the website or take a note of that order code just there. Jot it down, pop it in the search bar at the top of our website, and then that will refresh for you when it is up and running. If the website goes live while we are live, we will of course let you know straight away. Hopefully it'll come up afterwards. If it doesn't come up live, that is that. Now I think what we're going to do is we've still got loads that we want to be showing you as well. I want to have a read out of some of your comments because a lot of love for Joe and a lot of love for me and Debbie being together here on launch day. But before we do that one, let's have a look at this video all about our delivery. It's all about our delivery from us at Crafters Companion.
We've had to make some changes to our shipping charges and we want to keep you informed. With continued pressure on domestic shipments around mainland US, we've had to temporarily increase the cost of our regular 6 to 10 working day standard shipping service from $9.99 to $12.95 and our free shipping threshold from $100 to $125. We also have some really great news to tell you. We've introduced a brand new shipping service called Express Delivery. This is a fully tracked door-to-door service which takes 3 to 7 working days and costs $19.95. This option means you'll get your crafty goodies in your hands sooner, meaning less waiting and more crafting. We're also upgrading delivery services for our Gold and Platinum Club Inspire members who will now receive priority delivery on all of their orders. And if that wasn't enough, we've upgraded these orders to our new Express 3 to 7 day service. Your patience and understanding throughout this very busy time has been amazing. So we'd just like to say a huge thank you and we look forward to chatting to you again very soon.
Welcome to Club Inspire, the Crafters Companion community where you can feed your crafty obsession. Join our fantastic loyalty club today and receive 20% off your first order. We'll also give you 250 points to help get you started. Other benefits of joining Club Inspire include exclusive special offers and discounts for Club Inspire members only, exclusive sneak peek previews of brand new product launches, and of course the Club Inspire community group on Facebook, where you can access exclusive content such as downloads, offers and inspiration, and of course you can chat and share your makes with other members. You'll receive 1 point for every pound, dollar or euro you spend, and the more points you receive, the more benefits you'll unlock. So what are you waiting for? Sign up, join the club and start rewarding yourself today.
So if you ever hear us talking about platinum and go, what's this platinum? How do I get to join? There you go. That's all the information that you need from our Sarah. Now we're going to be having a look at the brand new Happy Holidays Year of Crafts. Let's have a look at a few comments first, a few questions as well coming through. A lot of love and wishes for Joe. If you are just joining, Joe was meant to be here for the day. He's just feeling a little bit under the weather. He is doing absolutely fine. He's just taking a little bit of an extra rest. So I've stepped in for this show. So it's me and Debbie for launch day. Lot of love also for me and Debbie. Thank you so much. Christine on Facebook saying, good morning everyone. This box is totally amazing. I just got it the other day and it's the best one yet. So much to play with. That's a really, really good point actually. You might already be in the auto ship for HSN. If that is the case, then by the reading of it, many of you have already got the current one that's launching with us today. So if that's the case, that's the one that you'll have been getting. Lynn is saying, oh, poor Joe, send him lots of love and get well wishes, and I hope he feels better soon. We pretty much, Joe being Joe, we had to kick him out. We're saying, look, just take a little bit of a rest. You'll be absolutely fine. You know, we'll be fine. Just take a bit of a rest. So he listened and he's doing it. A couple more for now. Alison is saying hi to myself and you, Debbie. Karen on Facebook is saying, mine came already in the HSN auto ship. It's fabulous. Gail on YouTube saying, this was waiting for me when I got home from my vacation. It's the best box ever. Wow, a lot of love. More and more are saying exactly the same. Couple of questions and then we'll go straight to Debbie and I can read some more of your comments just shortly. Lynn on Facebook is saying, do you have all the boxes available today? They're all available apart from box 2, but we do have the paper pads from box 2. So I know that again, we're having a little bit of an issue with our website. So we don't have the box for number 2, but we've got the paper pads with it. All the other ones, we've got 1, we've got 3, and we've obviously got 4 as well, plus the original one. Kathy Lear on Facebook saying, will there be a year of crafts for 2022? Kathy, we don't know. We don't know. We're not privy to that information just yet. All that I could say, and me and Debbie were speaking just before we came back there, this has been phenomenally popular. So popular all throughout the year since it's launched. So who knows what's going to come into 2022, but I for sure cannot wait. Last but not least for now, Therese on Facebook saying, good morning everyone. I have used the tag dies as a decorative corner. There's a really good idea as well. When is a tag die just not a tag die? When it's a corner. Right, here we go. This is it now. You want to see what you can be making, and there's no one better to be seeing than the crafting queen herself, Debbie Fisher.
Oh, he's just too kind, isn't he? Thank you, Craig. Right, so I've got to use that die set because it is so pretty, and I'm going to show you how quickly you can sort of do it without any fuss or bother whatsoever. This for me is the one that will enable you to do really quick crafts straight away. So, you know, you always get that one that someone knocks on the door and gives you a Christmas card and you've forgotten to do them a card. You can run upstairs and do a quick card of this. Anyway, I'm not going to do a card. We're actually going to do a hang-in for this. I know, I built it all up, and
going to come knocking
I tell
at your
you
door.
what, Craig, I will make you a Christmas hang-in for your tree. How about that? Or a little wreath for your door. So the first thing you're going to do is cut 2 of these out. So I'm just going to place that onto my card and that red bow and just put it through. Now the great thing about these dies, you'll find as you start mat and layering all your card blanks, you'll have extra strips like this that's left over. These are all those great things that go into your bit box. We've all got a bit box. If you're like me, you've got 3, and then I go through them every so often and think it's no good, I've got to just chuck stuff out because I'm just not using it all. But I just don't like throwing it away to start with. But these sort of things are really good because these have come in 2 parts, and by doing this it keeps that cost low. If we'd put a really big die in here, we'd have to bump the cost up. So I love the fact that we're always thinking about things like that. So that's one of them. We'll then pop that through again and then cut the other one. So just popping that on there. There's our bow. I mean, look at that. Is that not just the best Christmas bow? It's the best Minnie Mouse bow as well, isn't it? I mean, it is absolutely gorgeous. I'm going to be putting that on lots of things. I used to have a die years ago, and I need to find it where it was a pair of shoes, and I'm thinking that would look like, in fact, I think it was Chloe's, and I love that bow. I think that would be really nice to put a bow on a pair of shoes and have it on your Christmas
done that in glitter card as well, eh?
Oh, that would be nice. Glitter card, yes. Yeah, I love using glitter card at the moment.
I do as
well. I go through stages of
Yep.
it where I sort of think, no, not really glitter card, and then other times I think, oh, I'm loving it at the moment. Yeah. And I think maybe it is getting into that. We've done a lot of Christmas crafting, haven't we? So it's nice getting into the swing of Christmas crafting, which I love. Right, so we've got, where's it gone? Okay, who's got it?
It's gone.
It was there. I had 2 of them. Where's it gone? Honestly, this happens to me every time. Every time. Is it under my mat?
No.
No. Did the fan blow it away?
Well, that's a possibility.
Did I throw it in the bin?
Oh,
Yes.
in the bin. Did you? Oh, there you go. Now, I know you said you throw your scraps out. I won't pass that as scraps.
Honestly, I don't get any better, Craig, do I? I don't get any better at all.
Yeah,
Right, now what I have done is I've took my nesting dies because although these look nice just on their own, because I want to make a decoration, I've just took my circle nesting dies, cut one in between and just made one the size of what my reef is. So don't forget to bring in all your crafting from what you've already got, because this way we can sandwich together and actually put our reef onto something. So the first thing I'm going to do, I've got some other elements here which I've cut out. So the first one I've got is I've got these ones here. So I've cut a few out because I quite like to mat and layer these. So I'm going to pop the a light green one on. Now the good thing with having a rim to put it round is all you need is a little bit of glue to stick it down. So I'm just going to grab my tacky glue. And it means I don't have to really put any major glue onto the leaves. I can just go round and put it onto that first reef.
I suppose that's the thing, something like that, you don't want glue on every single part of the foliage,
No,
do you?
that's
You know,
it.
you want it to be more free-flowing.
Yeah, absolutely. So we're just going to pop that down into place onto there. Just tap that in. And then I'm going to do the same with the other one. So popping that into place. And there we go. So that just creates our first layer. And then I'm going to do exactly the same onto the back piece. So we're going to turn that over, because what this will do, it will allow us to get an even better and stronger wreath. So yes, you can pop them down and just have one in place, but I always think build them up and you just get a really lovely looking one.
Absolutely.
And this is not even using the small one that you get in there to make all those extra leaves. So we've got our front and we've got our back, and then I'm going to layer these ones on top as well at a slightly different angle, and that gives us a two-tone.
It does, yeah.
And it just makes it look, and you could even, if you were clever, you could use either really small foam pads onto these elements, or you could use your 3D glue gel and just have them coming out. So I'm going to pop that one there. So it looks really effective now, doesn't it? Now we're sort of building that up. I'm going to do the same onto this one.
And I would say as well, Debbie, correct me if I'm wrong, but that dye, that's going to go through your mini as well, isn't it?
Oh,
And your
absolutely,
Go.
yeah, it will absolutely do that.
And I know the original Year of Crafts, that was kind of all worked around, so it will all go through your mini. I'm not going to say all, because I don't know for sure, but majority of all of the dyes within all of the other Year of Craft box will go through your mini. Pretty sure all of them will, but just to keep myself right, majority of them will, because that was the whole concept as well. Because it actually came out around about the same time with the mini, didn't it? All together.
So many pieces will go through. Now what you can see I've done with that other piece is I've put it a little bit further away, or this one I've put a little bit further away, because I'm not worried about having that gap at the top, because that's where I'm going to put my bow. So the bow will sit in that top piece. So I just wanted to make it look a little bit bushier than what it was. Right, so once we've got that done, we've got our front and our back. We're going to glue them together, but before we do, I've took some of the twine off, so you're getting a twine in that kit, and what I'm going to do is I'm just going to wrap it around and tie it in onto this piece. So just around, which is why I've also left that gap, and then we're going to tie that. So pop that onto here. And the good thing about this is that when I turn it over, there we go, let me just put a little double knot in there and pull that together.
Just to say it as well, Rebecca on Facebook, she said she had to run to the store. Have they mentioned anything about the original set and the binder being back in stock? So yes, it is. So that's what we're going over earlier on. So go across onto our website, crafterscompanion.co.uk.com.eu. The original one is now back in stock. It is there live right now. You can get onto the website. We'll keep you tuned on that one. Sorry, Debbie, I just wanted to read that one out.
No, not at all. That's brilliant, yeah. And it's good to recap, isn't it? It just makes us aware, then we need to recap on that. So if I then pop that one across, that then gives us a covering for there. So I'm just going to hold that into place. But it gives us a decoration that's worthy every single year to come out of the box, because it makes it really tough. And then all I need to do on that one is I'm going to bring in those beautiful gems from our first box. So this is where they all come into their own. And all I'm going to do, I'm going to take my little precision glue bottle. So you'll find these on the website. So I'm going to use this, but what I am going to do is just pop some gems onto here. So I'm just using that for precision. And then I'm going to bring in my, what do we want? Let's have some red. I'm just going to hold it. Yep, so we're going to bring some gems in. You might have one, I did have one years ago, but I don't know what I've done with it. You could get one of those little dabby tools that pick up your gems.
Yeah, I've got one of the white pencils.
Oh, okay, yes, they're very clever. But actually, there's a lot of bigger ones here that you can just pick up and pop down, and your glue will hold them into place. And then I think what we'll do is bring in some yellow on there as well. Let's give that a little bit of glistening colour. So popping them over. I
have to say, I'm nowhere near the end of my gems and pearls from my original
not at all. Yeah, not at all. Yeah, these are gonna last you a long time. And they're all different sizes as well. They're little ones, there's medium, small and large gems that go on there. And then to finish that off, Craig, all I'm gonna do is pop this bow down, but I am gonna use some 3D glue gel to do that. And that will just hold everything in place. Let me just hold that piece down at the bottom. Oh, I think we've got a blockage.
Oh, we've got a blockage.
Got a blockage. Let me
gel.
just get a piece of tissue.
I think John or Jake's about. I think this is the point where I'm not going to shout on them, but they'll come magically appearing in.
That's it.
What does Debbie shout?
Oh yeah, I shout. I just shout at Jake.
John,
Jake. Oh, that's gone everywhere.
I've got a splurge.
It's emerged. Let me grab myself some tissue. There we go.
I'm loving how this is coming together.
Let me just wipe some of that down.
So did you purposely put the glue gel under the top layer of the twine as well?
Yes, yeah. So that just holds it into place as well, so it won't go anywhere. And then I'm just going to pull that up so it's straight on there. That's it.
Cool.
And then we've got our little hanging Christmas tree. I mean, how cute is that? And if you put, I didn't put the other darker one on the back, but you could do it then both sides.
Yeah.
But isn't that beautiful?
That's
and that's
so
done
beautiful.
with one die that's in the set, just one die. And you think of all the other things that you get in there, it's amazing.
But then not only the other things that you're getting as well is what you've just made there, Debbie. You could do that blues, and that could be icy with this, the snow in the winter time, with your gems or that. Or do it Halloween with the oranges and the browns and that, or do it spring. Do you know what I mean? If you've got the year of crafts, whether it's just the bolt-on box is a new one or any of the other ones, mix and match together as well. But the fact that I'm going to say majority of them, I'm sure it's all, but to keep myself right, I'm going to say majority of them will all go through the Gemini Mini or of course the Go as well. So that is what Debbie's just made there. That is from the brand new Year of Crafts Happy Holidays, which launched today with over 220 elements. If you want to get your hands on them, platinum price $27.99, $31.96. But everyone, whether you're platinum or not, if you are in Club Inspire, which why wouldn't you be? You've seen Sarah earlier on. Everyone's getting 50 extra bonus points on those ones there. So what we're going to do is we're going to have a look at the pads. Now, these are the ones that Debbie showed you that comes within the box, but what you might want to do is get some extra one, stock up, consumable, so once they're gone, of course that they're gone. You can be using other cardstock, but at least you know that this is all design made complement with the brand new Year of Crafts. So you've got them that are all 8x8 in size. The pattern papers you've got here are 160 GSM. You've got 40 sheets within these ones here. Now you can see instantly the colour tones that we're going for, hence the name Happy Holidays within the collection. But you've got your deeper, your autumn, your fall tones there. But then what we're going to go into is your reds, your greens. So maybe instead of using the solid colours that Debbie used a minute ago, you might want to use something a bit different with the wreaths and use the pattern papers. You can do, but a nice selection from your blues and your teals, your polka dots, your presents, your tartan and your plaid, all of that you are getting. 8x8 all matte, which means that you can add extra detail by inking. Maybe you want to emboss them, then you can do it as well. $9.99 here in the UK, $12.95 for you guys stateside. That is the price individually that everyone will pay today. However, for your Club Inspire and your Platinum, for that one, an 8x8 paper pad that's just launched today, £7.99 or $10.36 for that one here. Don't forget as well, little memory books are that. You seen Debbie yesterday with the masterclass with her memory book dies and all of those sort of dies to create memories of that. Use them for them. If you find 12x12 a little bit overpowering, perfect, 8x8. What I would highly recommend and suggest you do, if you go for extra pattern paper, please do consider going for the solid ones, because again, they're going to complement the pattern paper, but they're going to complement the colour tones throughout the collection. Also 8x8, also matte, but then these ones, they are a thicker card. They are 240 GSM. Because of that, you've got 32 sheets here. All double-sided, so straight away you've already seen the colour tones, what I've showed you before with the pattern paper and what Debbie was going through, and that complements all the way through your deeper colours, your evergreens, your teals, your blues, so things like your sunflowers. Then we're going into the pumpkins and the autumn, the fall, or even just more masculine, then you can be doing that one. That one being $12.99 or $14.95. Or if you are Platinum, £10.39 or $11.96. That's the one that you're getting 32 sheets. But as I say, if you could do it, it would be well worth going for both of them. If I sit them here, you can see how well they complement each other just beautifully together. So you do get these in the Year of Crafts, but maybe you want to stock up on some more, or maybe you're thinking, actually, Craig, happy holidays. Doesn't tick the boxes for me, but I love the paper pads. There we go. That's ones that you can then be checking out as well. But let's go back. Let's have a look at a few comments. First of all, let's see what everyone is saying. We have then got Teresa on Facebook saying, good morning, everyone. We've got Beth saying, as I use the boxes, I am using the empty ones for cards. That's a really good idea. Eventually I'll have enough boxes for every month so I can organise my cards by month. What a great idea. What a really good idea. So you've got little boxes so that you can then have your family birthday cards in each one. We've got Cheryl on Facebook, got mine, looking forward to seeing demos. One more for now. Diane on Facebook, Crafter's Companion. Oh, bless you. It's fortunate to have Craig. He's always willing to jump in and do what he can. Do you know what all do it. Needs must. Both Joe and Ben have stepped in for me once. So do you know what? We're not only just a team, you know, we are genuine friends as well. So always gonna. Charlotte, can we just what are you up to? What have you spilled?
Your water, actually, Craig.
Hey, whoa, don't blame me.
All my shoes are wet. He's not drying my shoes. I'm getting John to dry my shoes. Yeah, come on, John.
Is it? Do you know what? I'm going to show you something else. They can get themselves sorted and cleaned up and dried up and whatever they need to do to get themselves sorted. Yeah, let's just... How much water was there? Oh my gosh. Right,
I've never smelt water before.
Oh, this is the laughs I've been told about. You know, it's one thing watching them from home, but then actually being here live and you get the giggles. Don't set me off. We'll have a look at the Everyday Delights. Let's do it. Now, these are, so as we said, the only box that we've not got in stock at the moment is box 2, but we do have the paper pads that originally came in box 2. So maybe you want to stock up, or maybe you just want to get them new today. This one then, this is the Everyday Delights, this one here. I am trying so hard not to laugh. I am trying so hard not to laugh here. Now, within this one here, so 40, 40, 80. Oh, you're getting them both together. Ah, thanks, John. Oh, is that why you came in for their cup of tea? To give you a cup of tea. To give it. Well, let's put it this way. At least it was water you spilled and not
Yes,
tea. But I know you don't
exactly.
have hot drinks, so
No, it's a good job. I would have had burnt feet.
you would have had burnt feet as well. Yes. Thankfully, that didn't happen. Yeah, I didn't realise that. I thought our paper pads were all individually. You're getting both. So these are the ones, as I say, that came from the Year of Crafts box number 2. So this is the 8x8. Do you know something, Craig? If you read the screen, it tells you, or even read my notes, it tells me duo. Duo means 2. So, Everyday Delight, 88 sheets in total here. Now, today's price being $17.23 or $20.92. Everyone's saving 20%, 25% even better on the usual price, but Platinum's coming down to £13.78 or $16.74 for you guys stateside. Now, when you see the colours and the patterns within these ones here, you are never going to look at them and go, they're out of style. I'm not using that. Outdated. You're never ever going to be thinking that. You're going to be using them for all throughout the year. Again, you've got more of your plaid, you've got your tartans, you've got your ginghams, you've got your chevrons, you've got your straight lines there, floral. Look at all of these checker, polka dots, all of that you're going to be getting. Love that one. We done a while ago a set of kind of like creative card dies. Be good for like a jumper one for the male if they're a golfer. So that is your pattern paper. So that one 8x8, 160 GSM. You are getting 48 sheets within this pad, but also included, you're getting your 40 sheets of your solid colour card stock kit you've got here. Also 8x8. 240 GSM. Straight away you can see the colour tones, but let's have a flick through. Double-sided within these ones, these here. Just to reiterate as well, because I still can't believe I'm saying it, you get them both together for £13.78 Platinum or $16.74 Platinum as well. So if you want to go for that one, they come together here. That's the 8x8 duo paper pad. I will say though, if you're not Platinum, then today's price for everyone is £17.23 or $20.92. Of course, if you are across Central Europe, then you just go to .eu. Your prices in euros will be there. I'm scared to ask if you're all dried and tidied up, are you?
Thanks to John. He's our rescuer, isn't he?
Yes,
He literally come in right at the right time because I literally spilt a glass of water and it went everywhere.
Or he come in when you spill. So did he spill it?
Oh, or did he just distract me?
Well, he distracts a lot of our viewers when he pops on.
He absolutely does. Will it there be on the comments now? Bring back John. Bring back John. Right, let's do another demo of this unboxing.
John, I've dropped some water. Joking.
Oh, here he comes. I adore this stamp set. I know you are going to love it. If anyone's going to go for anything. Do you know there's always something in a box that you think someone's just going to get the box for that?
Yeah.
I think this stamp set, it's fun, it's quirky, there's lots of elements to it. I love the turkey. I don't think turkeys are particularly pretty creatures.
No, they're not.
Sorry to say. But I actually think this turkey is a very proud, I am a turkey.
It's got a look at Ben.
I'm not quite sure which bit of Ben, but we won't go into that. Anyway, I'm going to show a little cool bit of stamping on here because I'm going to use that Christmas tree, that sort of quirky Christmas tree, which I love. It's almost like a Christmas tree that wants to be picked and took home.
Yeah.
But I'm going to use it in the back of this car because I want to make it look like a truck. So the first thing I'm going to do, I'm just going to line up my actual image here and pop that into place, and then we're just going to stamp that down. Now I'm going to, on my main one, I have used my tri-blend colours, but when I got here I realised that the aquas were on the show, the tri-colours.
They are indeed.
So I thought I'm going to switch up my demo a little bit just so I can bring those in and let you see how fabulous they are as well. So I'm going to stamp that one down. Now what I've also done, you can see the stamp beautifully. If you take your stamp and just some copy paper and stamp it again, just onto thin paper because you don't want a thick piece of card. Then what I've done is I've just put a little bit of our spray and stick and spray on the back to hold it on because we can use it then as a mask. So I'm going to pop that into place. So you can't even see that I've
No.
actually done anything, but there is a mask over there. Then we're going to take that stamp away and bring in, I've done it again. I knew I'd do that, Craig.
What you
There it is,
Oh, there you go.
it is. And then we're going to pop this on here. So I want to make it look like, let's move these aside, I want it to look like it's sitting
Oh,
inside
wow.
the car. So we're going to pop it in there, and it almost looks like it's your truck that's gone to pick that up. So just do want to make sure that's gone over the line, and then pick that up. It's just a really cool technique, and there's these stamps you can have a lot of fun with. For me, you could make all your little Christmas cards out of it just using this technique.
You could.
And they would look fabulous. So stamping that one down, and then you can see, so it looks a little bit on there, but when we take that off, that line will be broken
Look at
up,
that.
and it really does look like it's stuck in the back of the tree. You could put it a little bit more down actually, but I just wanted to show you that.
Yeah.
Because it's a really cool demo. So let's pop those to the
Also,
side.
to say as well, Debbie, the way that you've done that there, doing it onto a bit of, light paper and
Mm-hmm.
the temporary, that's really good as well, because I adore this technique that you've done.
Yes.
Now, yes, we have our drawn gum, and
Yep.
we get masking sheets out there, but sometimes that can even be a little bit daunting. So
Oh,
to show
absolutely, yeah.
that, stamp it on a bit of light paper, scrap paper, and use your temporary spray, that's all that you need to do to create this really cool effect.
Yeah, totally. I couldn't agree more. And it is a really nice way of doing things, and you can do it with so many different things. So I'm bringing in our tricolour. I'm using two different ones. So the first one is the burgundy, the darker one, and this is in the rich neutrals. And then I've also brought in the crimson, which is the middle one of the bright florals. So we're going to be doing a little bit of mixing. So I just need to
Awesome.
grab myself a piece of kitchen towel. And this is just so we can take our brush and when we've dipped it, so I'm going to bring in some water, bring this over. I'm just going to take the excess water off my
Okay.
brush, and I'm going to put, first of all, take the the lightest colour, and we're just going to paint into here. So it's a really nice technique. And I did just switch out my demo, so apologies, because what I should be using is watercolour card, and
Okay.
I'm not being naughty. I've just got our regular, in fact, I'm doing Nina cardstock, but I'm only using a small amount, so it's not bleeding
No.
too much. And then I'm going to go in, and I'm not using a lot of water, so that's the trick. If you're not colouring onto watercolour card,
Okay.
then you haven't got to worry. I also don't have my glasses on, so I'm trying to concentrate where I'm putting it.
See, quickly, just while you're doing that, Debbie, we actually have the tricolour marker collection on the show. So the
Fabulous.
details there on the bottom of your screen. Now, the usual price being $39.96 or $59.80. Today's price, this is just today's price, £29.97 or $44.85. Absolutely, as Johnny's just said, in my year. Wow. So when it comes to these ones here, it does work out in total that you're buying 3 sets and you're getting 1 free. Because within that bundle, you're getting the basic colours, neutral, meadow, and the outdoor as well. So in each set, you've got 3 pens, but you're getting that whole lot for that price today, being $29.97, $44.85. That's where it works out, that you're buying 3 and you're getting 1 set for free within these ones.
That is so good. Like a really good offer.
That's
on
really
those.
good, isn't
Yeah.
it?
Yeah, and they're great to use. So you would just continue and put those on. If I just quickly change that out and put in our green, so we can put a bit of our Christmas tree colour in. We can just dip that.
Thing with the tricolour, remember in each set, okay, you're getting 3 pens, but you've got 3 colours in each pen.
Oh, they're amazing.
So and just in one set alone, you're getting 9 colours. Oh, I've just landed myself in it. 9 times 4, can't even do that off the top of my head. 9, 9, 18, 30, 36 colours. Oh,
36
that's not bad.
colours. 36 colours. Right, so what I'm going to do is just bring in this one. So even though I've coloured this one with alcohol pens, you can build your colour up to really do something, some brilliant colours with your aqua markers as well. So let's just pop those into there. And then if you, I'll show my finished one because I know we haven't got time, and I also did want to use it because I know it's been out of stock, which is our glossy highlights.
Oh, yeah.
So I have put some glossy highlights on our finished one. Oh, is it? Ah, didn't realise that. I wonder if I've got it in my bag. But I'm going to put a quick card together. Use it. Oh, that's brilliant. It's back in stock. Oh, well, I'm going to show you how I've done my windscreen because it looks fabulous. And I just thought, oh, I can't resist using it. So I'm so thrilled that that's back in stock.
It's good to show for anyone, maybe even if it was out of stock, but even for those at home that's got it, it's still a good way to show
Absolutely.
what you can do.
So, yeah, I will. In fact, there's probably one under here, isn't there? Oh, there is.
Is there?
Yeah, there is one. That's good. But I just wanted to show how well all these papers go so well together. And using the green from the trees and the red from the car, it was really just amazing to put these together. So that green on that bright red, but then also bringing in these sort of darker tones as well, matched in with the car and the wheels. So all these go together amazingly well. So we're just going to put, and this is just adding extra, these were all offcuts of what I was using.
Right.
So I love this, that you can just, don't forget to add some white card, add some mats and layers, because they all work really well on with your white cardstock. So I'm just going to pop them onto the front of my
social
card.
media guru today, Colleen, has actually said exactly what I've been thinking since you've been doing this demo.
Oh,
and
what's that?
actually, the car with the tree, it reminds me of the National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation.
Oh, yes, it does. Yes.
Yes.
Oh, I love that.
I love it
Love
too.
it. It's just brilliant.
Brilliant.
Right, let's pop this down first. What I am going to do is just bring in some foam pads. Yep, there we go. So let's pop these on. Hi, Colleen, by the way. I haven't spoken to her for ages. So I hope she's doing well. So taking our foam pads off, we're going to position that into here. And then what I've done is I've got a bow from the ribbon. So I've just tied myself a little bow to put over here. So let's just pop
That's looking so cool.
into place. It just shows you what you can do with it, doesn't it? Which is nice. And then I've just done the Merry Christmas and used the dad stamp inside. So I love that you can personalise that to anybody in the family.
Yeah.
So we're going to pop that on there. In fact, I'm going to pop a little, which way are we? We're going to pop that on the end.
So other than the ink, of course, and the tricolours or your alcohol colours that you use, that's all been done with the Happy Holidays.
Oh, everything. Yeah, absolutely everything. So I'm going to bring in our glossy highlights. So anybody that's not seen them, these are amazing. I started using them on everything and then stopped using them on everything because we'd sold out. And I hate the fact that we have to tell you that we haven't got it in stock and we're using it. So I haven't been using it, but I did use it on my main one. Now, it takes a little bit of time to dry, but it's very super easy to use because all you do is literally pull the top off. So it's literally a top that pulls on and off, which is really easy, especially if you've got dexterity problems. You literally just, that cap it's just been very well thought out. And then at the top, I'm just going to unplug that little bit, which dries on the end. And then if you just go into your window screen as, oh,
Reoccurring theme here today.
Sort of, yeah, I was squeezed a bit too hard there. But all I'm going to do is move it across. And what that will do, that will dry, and it honestly, it dries really well and gives that really gorgeous shine. And I love the fact that you can elevate it. So that although that looks quite a lot that I've put on there, that will dry beautifully. Yeah. And then if I bring in my finished card and put this towards the light, can you sort of see, let's sit there,
well,
look at that.
See that, yeah.
I mean, just have it, and it's really, you can feel it. It's got like this bulge about it, but it's shiny and smooth. So yeah, there's our two cards. Oh, I've done one temp fold and one normal fold one, so we've almost done two, but you can see where we're going with that. But that glossy highlights is just brilliant for doing that. But look at that. I mean, that looks like a real designer card, doesn't it? And it's all been made from that one collection.
It does, and you've put the tree on there, Debbie, but I know there's like ones with presents or that you can do instead of the tree. Do exactly the same steps as to what Debbie done, but instead of stamping the tree, maybe stamp the present, so you can have a bit of a mix and a match with a play with that one there. Even change the colours completely different, up to yourself. So that's coming from the Era Crafts, the Happy Holidays. This is the one that's launched today on Crafters TV. Over 100 and, I'm doing you a disservice here. You're getting over 220 elements, $34.99, $39.95. Platinum, however, that comes down to $27.99 or $31.96. Everyone is getting 50 extra bonus points when it comes to that one there. So with that one there, we've still got loads and loads and loads coming up from Debbie with this one here. So if you are new to us and you're thinking, oh, I've never seen this world of craft before, what is it all about? Take a look at this.
Welcome to Crafters TV. With more than 35 hours of live shows each week, it's your home for all things craft. We shine the spotlight on new and innovative crafting products with live tutorials and demonstrations. Join our family of craft experts where fun happens every day.
Quiet. The neighbours.
I'm all out of Zoom. I'm so lost without you. I'm not singing.
Lisa, if you email in, don't send a picture of your air fryer. Make sure it's something creative.
Get creative and craft along. With our amazing deals, your next craft project is just a click away. Tune in live 7 days a week, or you can watch us on Catch Up at crafterscompanion.com, Facebook, or our YouTube channels. You can chat to us, craft along, and meet new friends by joining our online crafting community.
You entertain us. You give us a community to talk, in the chat. That wouldn't happen without you guys. It's like Crafters Companion is magical. There's magic here.
Joy, there's not a dry eye in the studio here. Debbie's welling up, I'm welling up.
There's a show for every type of crafter, from first-time dabblers to full-time makers. Crafters TV. Create every day.
Welcome to Club Inspire, the Crafters Companion community where you can feed your crafty obsession. Join our fantastic loyalty club today and receive 20% off your first order. We'll also give you 250 points to help get you started. Other benefits of joining Club Inspire include exclusive special offers and discounts for Club Inspire members only, exclusive sneak peek previews of brand new product launches, and of course the Club Inspire community group on Facebook, where you can access exclusive content such as downloads, offers and inspiration, and of course you can chat and share your makes with other members. You'll receive 1 point for every pound, dollar or euro you spend, and the more points you receive, the more benefits you'll unlock. So what are you waiting for? Sign up, join the club and start rewarding yourself today.
There you go. That's everything that you need to know, and also a little bit of a reminder once again of our Club Inspire. Let's have a look and see what everyone is saying. Mary Kay on Facebook saying, I love the size of the wreath that Debbie was using earlier on. Pammy on YouTube is saying these wreaths would look fantastic as a shaker element. That's true. That'd be really good. A nice way of doing it as well. We've got... oh God, this is where I know when some of the names. Chemistry and biology on YouTube. I love some of these names. Love some of these names. Joe, we're coming back to you. We're coming back to you. We're coming. We see you stroking it. The box, that is. So good to make this wreath as a gift tag for a Christmas present. Thanks for the idea, Debbie. Beverly is saying the wreath would make a cute little gift tag for friends. It would do. Alison on YouTube is saying, hey Craig, I'm at silver level, due to get my order tomorrow. Amazing. Mary on Facebook is saying, I just ran out for a minute and almost missed the fun. You don't want to miss the fun, that's for sure. Virginia on Facebook, your sense of humour makes me that's going back to Debbie's, absolutely. And then Lottie is saying, yep, lots of bring back John comments. Well,
we do that would happen.
We'll try. If you've got anything else you want to knock over to that, by all means, go for it. But here we go. What we're going to do is, you've seen Debbie do that demo just a moment or two.
Too many D's.
Too many D's. Slippery slope. This is with the Happy Holidays that launched today. So instead of demoing it, what Debbie's going to do, she's going to go and she's going to do an unboxing that maybe you're just enjoying. And she's gone.
Right, okay, let's do the unboxing. You know what? Once I get gigglies, and that's it, gigglies.
Giggly, that's
Is
it,
that
go on.
word, gigglies? Right, yeah, we are going to unbox. So you've seen a couple of demos. Let's go back to seeing what you've got in the box, just in case you've just joined us. So we're going to look overhead and pull out the drawer. Now, the best thing about these boxes, well, not the best thing, because the best thing is what's in them, but I love unboxing. You see people videoing their unboxing, don't you, Craig? Because it's a real excitement to have something so beautifully packaged with the tissue paper is amazing. But what's really special about the Year of Crafts and all the boxes, they all come with a magazine. Apart from the first one comes with like your recipe cards, which is tons of them of all projects. This one comes with a really high quality magazine with step-by-step instructions. There's picture instructions, everything that you've got. So this one, for instance, let me just go back to that one I just see, this cup with the heart, or the box with the heart, not a cup. These are the heart nesting dies that you got in the first box of crafts. So even though it's using a die that come with the original box, it doesn't mean you can't use any dies that you get in the collection through these. So these projects are going to, I mean, that's a beautiful box to be able to make by just doing those panels. And I'm looking at that actually, thinking the triptych dies that we had on yesterday would work in this project. So even bringing other items into it is amazing. I love the fact these are very simple to do. There's templates to make them. The kids are going to love them. The grandkids are going to love them. You're getting that stocking template, so you're going to be able to make that. Everything in this book is just amazing. So all your different templates here, that's to make your block there. Then you've got your cup template here. So you just can resize them, you can scan them, and in fact that's what I would suggest, scan them onto your computer and then print them out, cut them out and then stick them onto cardboard and then cut them out again, and then you've got a template you can keep forever. So lots of different templates, lots of different projects. It's an amazing book to have, and that will store lovely in your binder if you go for the first one. Then in here you've got all your cardstock and envelopes to be able to create all your projects. I love the fact that we do put in matching cards with the envelopes, because we really do. Sometimes you get card packs and then you don't get no envelopes with them. So to have all them ready to do is amazing. I love the fact of this, that you can bring in all your words. So everybody you can think of, from a grand husband, I was going to say. I don't think you get a grand husband. Your grand nephew or your granddaughter. There's lots of things that you can get. Grand nephew either, do you? I'm just sort of talking off the top of my head there. But if you want to. But what I do love about this collection, it doesn't matter what you call your mum and dad, there is something for everybody. So whether it's a mom, a mam, a ma, or whether it's a father, a pop, a pa, I just love that we thought of everything for those words.
And I know this sounds silly, Debbie, and I say it often with some of our fonts that we do, it's a readable stamp font.
No, I totally get that.
Really readable.
It's funny, isn't it? Because it's the first thing we look at, isn't it? There is so much, and it's bold, it's a good size, it's not small writing. I love that. I think it's just a really brilliant, usable one. And this is the one we just used in the last demo with that car and the Christmas tree, but you've got the turkey, the pumpkin. This is going to go through your Thanksgiving, your Christmas, your Halloween, so lots of different ones there. Then you've got these words. I love these. Colour them in while they're still on the sheet. Use those aqua pens, the tricolour pens, because you can just go straight over these, pop them out, you've got the colour that you want, so they're amazing. And then we come into all our ribbons here. So 3 different size ribbons in 3 different size colours, plus your twine in 3 different colours. Then you've got your die set, so that gorgeous wreath, which you're going to be that is for me a brilliant wreath. I think it's well thought out, it's got a beautiful way about it, matte and layer it. Then you've got your bow as well. You've got that gorgeous stocking template that you can see in that booklet. We've also got vellums in there, so you can use vellums in whatever way you choose to. I'm just going to bring in a box here that I've got on the side of me that's got that vellum in the top. How effective does that look? It's just beautiful. Then we've got some more stamp sets here, so you've got all your different embellishments. These are really big size, and as Craig said earlier, there's not a gap left on there that you could put anything in. You've got everything to work with. And then you've got your generic Christmas ones. Love this one if you're making a little snow globe, if you want to, and that was something I forgot to put on earlier, Craig. I'm just going to I finished this off by putting a little sentiment at the bottom, because these sentiments, can you see this one here? It actually fits into that one there, so you can actually stamp off all those extra little sentiments. All these ones, can you see they're curved. They're all going to go inside this base, which is amazing. And then you come onto your papers. It's quite incredible that we are still going and there are still papers in here. You're getting the beautiful, bold, solid colours, which are going to coordinate. I mean, look at these papers, just absolutely beautiful. The coordination in there is amazing. And you're getting all these different colours. And these are consumables. Craig said at the beginning of the show, we have pads of these. So as they're consumables, you're going to use lots of them. Please make sure that you get some extras because they are the things that you're going to use the most of. So I'm going to pop all these bits back in our pots. We've got all our papers, our cardstocks, our envelopes. We've got ribbon, we've got twine, we've got die sets. We've got so many stamp sets in there that you're never going to go without. And that book, which is going to just create so many different projects. It's amazing, isn't it, Craig?
It is. It really, really is. And also to put it into perspective as well. I know in the past, I think the card blanks, you've got 3 different sizes. I want to say there's about 6 of each within the box. Now I know in the past, not as a Crafter's Companion, but another craft store, I've paid £9.99 for 10 card blanks. Yes, you got the envelopes, but that's £10 for 10 card blanks. So you start to then tally that up, but then look at everything else that Debbie's gone through as well. It is absolute incredible value, that is for sure. And why so many of you have been into the subscription site, just to say as well, I know someone here in the UK mentioned it, subscription, that's something that HSN deal with themselves. That's their auto ship. Strangely, we don't have anything to do with that. It's HSN that deal with that. But we always bring it here to you guys here on Crafters TV to get your hands on them as well. So yeah, if you want to get your hands on them, you can see the detail on your screen. Just have to say as well, one of the guys from Tech and that has just popped through and he's just said as well, he apologising again for the slight delay, the gremlins in the systems. They are still trying. Bless them, they've been at it for a wee while now. They're trying to get it up and running. So just be a little bit more patient. Just enjoy all the demos, all the information that you need to know. Take a note of the item number, and when the website's up and running, either we'll let you know or you'll soon see it for yourself. But before we go back, are we doing comments first, John, here? We're going to have a look. Yeah, let's go for it. Let's go for it. We've now got, where did I end up with? So Pamela on Facebook saying, so much fun listening to Debbie laugh and Craig's antics. Love Cece. Well, we love you guys as well. We've got, I'm loving being at this side. It was a bit different. But the nerves have kind of worn off now. More relaxed. Yeah, honestly, Johnny, it's different being this side than that side. Yeah. Oh, yeah, very, very different. Aisha on Facebook saying, Debbie is notorious for forgetting her glasses. She may even need to put them around her neck. She's still young. She's not. Yeah, still young for that.
I know. I should, though, because I do need them. I like to know that I'm notorious for these type of things, you know.
Oh, it's what we love about you. Now, Colleen's saying there's now lots of chat on the Facebook about the Christmas movies now. National Lampoons, Muppets Christmas Carol. That's actually her too. She loves these ones. Didn't know, obviously, all the amount of other ones that are out there that would reference to maybe what Debbie just done a moment ago.
What's yours, Craig?
Home Alone 2, Lost in New York.
Oh, okay.
Absolutely love that film.
Yeah.
That's not only is it my favourite Christmas film, it's my favourite film ever.
Oh.
Absolutely love that one. But then Christmas film, it's things like the Santa Claus, the original one, you know, from years and years ago. The newer version, although it's still quite old, but Tim Allen, Miracle on 34th Street, you know, the really good, feel-good ones.
Yeah, see, I love Polar Express.
That's a Christmas Eve film.
That's so lovely, isn't it? But my favourite funny one is Elf.
Oh yeah.
Just love it. I could watch it over and over again all year round.
I could. Absolutely hilarious. Absolutely love that one as well. So yeah, keep your comments coming in, whether it is about your, of course, Christmas films or anything that you've been making, anything like that. Do keep your comments coming in, and we shall have a look and a read of them. So we've gone from the one that's launched today. We're going to have a look at the original one. So this is where it all began, and maybe you've seen it right at the start, but you just thought, no, I couldn't reach it at that point. Maybe it didn't take your fancy at that point, and you've seen everything come up over the last few months. You thought, do you know what? We've got it back in stock just, but not many remaining. Twice before, this full one has sold out twice before. Up until the little gremlins in the system, it had been selling so busy this morning. Me personally, I'm going to go out there and say if we didn't have gremlins in the system, I think this would have gone by now. That's just my personal opinion. Johnny actually just agreed with me there. So once again, take a note of that item number, keep popping it onto the screen. Debbie's going to do a whole unboxing again, but this is where you've got 3 drawers all jam-packed full of all your crafty things that, yes, are going to work throughout the year. But then what you've also got included is the binder as well. You get this included for the first one. You get your kind of like your recipe cards, as Debbie says, already included, but you get your dividers, you get your little pockets, you get lots of ideas and inspiration as well. So all of that comes together, £149.99, $199.95, but platinum, that's going to come down to £119.99. or $159.99 for you guys stateside as well. So 3 websites, .com.co.uk or .eu. Head across to the website. Hopefully it'll be up and running just shortly. Keep an eye on that. But in the meantime, we'll go across to Debbie, who's going to delve in to show you what to expect within this box.
Oh, absolutely. Let's delve. So, Sarah was behind the brains of this because she wanted something. She spoke to our design team and wanted something that crafters could have all year round. And obviously, that's not possible. We can't put something into one kit that's going to last you all year. So, we come up with, Sarah and the team come up with this solution of having this Year of Crafts box that you would continue on and have what they call a bolt-on box. So as Craig just showed you, first of all, having this beautiful binder, being able to put all of these different projects in there is quite incredible. This is like your recipe cards. It's your recipe book for your craft room. So if ever you're stuck for any inspiration, you can literally delve into here with all your books that you've built up in the back, and literally you can just craft whatever you need to craft throughout the year. So with that came the biggest box. This one is the one that comes with the 3 tiers. The boxes all come together, joined in one, and then you can either bolt your boxes on top or have them by the side. So let's have a look inside what you get. This one for me is the one that starts everything. And if you only want to go for this one, that's absolutely fine, because this one gives you so much. It has all these different dies. I love the fact that you literally could craft straight out of this box. It's the box that keeps giving. So I was just looking then, should we go the other way? Should we start again? You've just been looking at me in a box and me looking at what's in there, haven't you? Right, so let's start off with this one because I think this is a great one to have. It is actually a globe, but look at this, a big floral globe. I love this. So think of someone that's maybe a little bit worldly or travelled a lot, but it's your mum or it's your sister or a friend. Yeah. Putting florals in there, but still indicating it's that globe, but you want to give them some flowers. Good I think idea. That's a really lovely idea. You get the stamp set to go with that. So when you're cutting out that, the actual stamp, let me pop it that way, will go directly into the base, and then you've also got your globe if you want to do that as well. So that's a really lovely one to have. You've got your set of suitcases for your travelling, all your different sentiments on there. So that's your first die and stamp set. You're then getting that set of heart ones that I was saying, even in box 4, you can use these in that project. This one is absolutely stunning. It's such gorgeous. A beautiful one to use. It's a full die that cuts out this gorgeous edge, and I mean you can use this. It looks like royal gates, doesn't it? You could use that as your sort of gates to the front of your card, edges, a doily for your tables, anything. It's a really lovely one. And then you've got your really usable sentiment ones, your happy birthday, hello, love, in beautiful swirly font. You've then got those gorgeous tags which you can make whatever size you want because they don't have a bottom cutting edge. They only cut around the sides. You put them on whatever size piece of card you want and you've got your 3 different size tags. This is a great one as well, and I'm going to bring in the stamp set that goes with those because you're actually getting all 4 of these little wreaths. So you're getting floral wreaths, you're getting wreaths with like swirls and stars and hearts, you're getting another floral one with butterflies, and then you're getting your sort of vine one there with your butterfly embellishments, your different sentiments, and they will all be cut into this die here with all your added bonus bits in there, which I really love about that one. So that's your other die. Then let's have a look at some of the stamp sets that are in there. We've got that gorgeous number 1, which is for your cakes. So you could literally put in happy 27th birthday on your cake. I mean, how personalised is that? You would never find a card that says that. Happy 69th birthday. You just wouldn't be able to find that. You've got your confetti stamp, you've got your let's party, celebrate. It's a really great one to have, that cake one. Then you're getting your one that's going to cover you for all your different events. So Halloween, then you'll deck the hall, season greetings, you've got Merry Christmas, graduation, Father's Day, Valentine's Day. There's something for everyone on there, Mother's Day. So get well soon, good luck. Honestly, there's just tons, isn't there, on there? And as we were saying before, they're all readable, Craig. Lots of readable elements on there. Then we've got this one, which I love. If you are into making your own calendars, and there is a project in the booklets where you can do that, you've got all of the days of you've got all the months there, should I say, all the days of the week and all your numbers, so you can make them. But if you just want to add something like, so this one says, is my favourite. So you could put whatever you want on there, added with the others. Like Tuesday is my favourite. Oh, what did you say then, Craig?
I said Debbie.
Oh, is your favourite. I love that. He's saying that because he knows there's 2 Debbies.
I'm not going to say what Johnny's just said in here.
And then we've got embossing folders, which are great. I love these ones. You've got little embossing folders just for you. Happy birthday to you. And these are gorgeous. So again, think of your fall cards, your autumn cards, your Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
Or this bark is going to go beautiful with that. It's going to be amazing. Is it the first day of autumn today?
Ooh.
Oh, I just found something I missed out earlier. Look, a template for a box. So that's really cool. You make 2 of those, put them together, and you've got yourself a little box. So even that's in there that we missed out earlier. So, and that's just one. I was thinking then we must be finished. That's one drawer.
Just the one of them.
One drawer. We've literally got 2 more drawers. So all of these bits going into there, into our first one. So let's pop that back in, pull out our second drawer and see exactly what we've got in there. It truly is the box that keeps giving, isn't it?
It really
and
is.
This is the best one. I love this. I love this middle box. This is just every crafter's dream, where they've got all these different coloured ribbons in the grosgrain and the satin ribbon, and you've got them in all these different colours, and I love that. So you haven't got to worry about your ribbons to match. I mean, you can see just by looking at that and that first sheet of paper, any single one of those ribbons is going to match that paper underneath. You've got your gems there, and I've pinched the others, so I'm going to bring them back in. They should be in there. You've got gems and you've got your pearls. I love that. And these are all in different sizes. So if I bring them out and just pop them into here, we've actually, there's some really, I wanted to get the really small ones out of there. There we go. Look, there's one just there, one little tiny one to turn it over. So you even get small and medium and little large gems in. Little large gems. So you get little large gems.
But it's as you say, and you know, as a crafter, you're going to appreciate this at home. They're all in their own little compartments.
Yeah.
How frustrating when you've got gems that are just mix and match all together in one tub. It is so frustrating. So they're all held together.
They're amazing, Craig. Yeah, I love them. So useful. It feels like it is a crafter that's designed these boxes.
It is.
And it probably is. All these different colours. Remember, you can still buy pads to go with, like consumables. Oh, look at that. That's got a fall image in there. Look at that. Beautiful paper for your Thanksgiving. And then you've just got so many different types through there, including your block colours, which have been mixed with the other ones. That's beautiful, that pink there with the swirls on. Really lovely. And then pink to match as well. You've got stripes, florals, flowers, checks. You've got all sorts in there, and those block solid colours. So that is a great one to have because it just gives you so many embellishments. And actually, a lot of the time, it's embellishments that help make the card. So we all know that we can, we all know that we can make a card. But then when it comes to, well, what do we put on it? Is, you know, what colours go with where? You haven't got to worry about that because this box will do that for you. All you have have to do is open the drawer and everything will match to go together. So what we've got in here, the last drawer, is amazing because you're getting not only all your card blanks, so let's have a look at them first. You are getting cards and envelopes 5x7. You're getting cards and envelopes in an A6 size. You're then getting them in the 6x6 size with matching envelopes. So you're getting all your cards and your envelopes to get you started.
Phenomenal.
But on top of that, you're getting these, which are vellum. These have all been folded outwards so we can see them. You just fold them the other way. You could even just mat and layer one piece inside your card, and that gives you another free piece of vellum that you can do anything with, or print a stamp one of your
Absolutely,
sentiments
yeah.
onto. You've got these in all different sizes. I do believe you get small little cards in here as well, because we've got the little small ones to
Yep.
go inside those cards, but I think they've been used. And you've got the 6x6 as well, and some really nice sentiments. I mean, look at that. Kindness can change the world. That is such a nice sentiment. Wishing you hope in the midst of sorrow, comfort in the midst of pain. I mean, it's so nice. You've just got something for every occasion that's going to last you, and it's why it's called the Year of Crafts. So if you haven't bought into any of these yet, start off with this one and then build your way up to all the other boxes. But if you did start maybe on issue 2 and 3 and now got 4, you can go back and get your first one and your issue 1 and 3, just not 2. But don't worry, because if you are just starting, 2, I have been assured, will come back eventually. We're just not quite sure when it will be.
Absolutely. As Debbie says, just keep an eye out on our website as well. Just, have a think for a moment. Now, everything that Debbie's just gone through there. Now, if you could get them in stores. Now, think of, here in the UK, Hobbycraft, The Range, you guys stateside, Joanne's, Michael, anything like that. Our stores here, I pop in and I have a look, so I'm not knocking them. But can you imagine everything that Debbie showed you, going into the stores, you're picking your cardstock, each of the pattern papers, the colours, what one's going to go together. Do I get my inserts? Do I get my embossing folders? Do I get my dies? You could spend hours in there. Isn't going to be a bad thing when we're crafters, but at least with the hours, we brought it all together all throughout the year as well. And certainly within just the main box itself, all throughout the year, but having the bolt-ons as the year goes on, it really is going to stretch it. And you know what? Birthdays come around every single year. Christmases come around every single year. Yeah, they do, Johnny. They do. They come around every single year. So they're never going to go out of style. So if you are wanting to go for that original, that first one with everything that Debbie showed you, including the binder with all of these recipe cards inside as well, $149.99 or $199.95. That is for the box and the folder. That is today's price. However, Platinum, that's going to come down to $199.99 or $159.96 for you guys stateside. So really, really good one there to maybe think about starting, or you're just wanting to get crafting, something that you've not tried before with these boxes. And then we're still sticking with boxes, but what we're doing is we're going to have a look at what launched today, and this is the Happy Holidays. This is the bolt-on box. So Debbie is going to do another demonstration in a moment or two with them, but what I want to show you is the paper pads. You do get these within the Happy Holiday box, but with them being a consumable, you maybe want to stock up, or maybe you just want to get some more. If you don't actually go for the box itself, it's entirely up to you, in which case you can do. Now we're going to go in with the pattern paper one first and foremost. This one being $9.99 or $12.95 for an 8x8 160 GSM 48 sheets. And I still can't believe it, I'm saying it. Platinum price being $7.99 or $10.36. So within this one, to say edge to edge, 8x8, you've got your pattern, which starts off, yes, with your autumn and your fall, but then with Halloween, with some of the gingham and tartan and plaid that you've got. Then you're going into the Christmas tones. All of these pattern papers are going to complement as well within the box. Obviously it will do, because that's the colour tones, but that one is your pattern paper. So if you just want to go for that one, that is the detail on your screen, or of course, just take a hold of that item number for this one for when the website is up and running. And the next one, what I would do is, if you are thinking about going for the pattern paper, I would certainly recommend you also go for the solids, or even stock up on the solids as well, because these ones are also 8x8, 240 GSM, and you've got 32 sheets. These are double-sided. With these ones here, yes, they're going to work perfectly with the Happy Holidays, but think about your Autumn Blessing collection. Think about your 'Twas the Night Before Christmas, your Woodland Animal collection. All of these ones you're going to be able to use in conjunction. Be Happy. Now, do you know something? I would still be inclined to use some of the teals within the Be Happy collection, but your deeper tones will work just fine, but so will your reds and your greens as well. So yeah, they're going to go in with the Happy Holidays, but of course, if you want to use them and mix and match with the other collections, you can do. But with that one there, that's the solid one. $12.99, $14.95. That is for price per pad, that one being the solid one. But of course, your platinum price, that's coming down to £10.39 or $11.96. So all of your prices across in Europe is crafterscompanion.eu as well. So that is the item code number for that one. Hopefully, fingers crossed, be up and running just shortly. But let's see if we can get one more demonstration in with the brand new box, which is all about the Happy Holidays. So Debbie, it's over to you.
So I thought we'd use that stocking and some of the beautiful papers in this collection. The stocking's a great way and it's really easy to use. So all I've done is took some pattern paper, but what I'm going to do is pop the stencil onto the back because I want this, I don't want to see my score lines. And all I'm going to do is go all the way around the actual stencil. So you just draw all the way around to get your shape. Now I love being able to have the stencils in here because it really does help reduce the cost, because if we was to put dies in there it would make a massive difference. Now what I love about this is that's our stocking, so when you cut it out you'll then get this piece here, so that will cut out your stocking. Now the best thing about this is if I use this bit here to just do the top, you've actually got those scores. Oh, I thought I'd already turned it over. You can then use this, see this score line here?
Oh yeah.
You can then use that to go round, which means we can then paper piece.
Okay.
So by drawing round this stencil, not holding it very well there, drawing round that part of the stencil, that piece is all I need to cut out for the boot. And then I've just put a little bit of ink round there, so you're getting that exact piece that will actually fit right across the top of your boot. I mean, how amazing does that look?
How amazing is that, yeah.
And then you do the same with the green, and then what I've done this time is I bring these in. I've just done the back part, or do it the other way around there. I knew I'd get them. No, it was the right one. So this bit here doesn't look like the right bit. That looks more like there, and that looks more like the, yeah, that's the one, that way round. There we go, got there eventually. And then all I've done, I've used my white gel pen and just gone round the edges just to give it that stitched effect.
Debbie,
so,
I'm addicted to a white gel pen now.
are you? I know,
Yeah.
they're terrible, aren't they?
Do you know who uses them a lot is Sarah Kay, who designed some of our stamps
Oh,
for
does
us.
she?
Yeah, she
Oh, I
does.
didn't realise
And
that.
I've seen you doing that as well. I do it now.
Yeah, it's just, it's such a good way to do it. Yeah, I love my white gel pen. So yeah, I started a few years ago with a white gel pen because our lovely Fiona had some,
Right.
and I used them and they were so good, so I ordered them there and then. So, and I've been using them ever since. They're very good for highlighting and adding extra detail, but I love this effect. So something so simple from a stocking stencil can then be made, or a template can be made something really cool. It's also can be used as a stencil because you can actually dab round it with your inks and on there, take it off, and then you've got the shape of your stocking with it round, and then you can decorate it in a different way. So there's lots you can do with that. So first of all, let's bring these into play. All I've done is I've created some mats and layers. Now you'll be a little bit more frugal. I'm using my papers to mat and layer, but actually you could gut the inside of them out so you can use even more. But just for quick demo purposes, I'm just using the cardstock.
See, just going back to the stocking as well. Now, obviously, I'm sure that I know the answer, but I don't do soft crafts. But because it's a solid shape, you'd be able to do it with fabrics and that, wouldn't you?
Oh, absolutely.
I don't know if you would need like a stabilizer or something, but just drawing around with your pen, your sewing pen.
Yeah. I don't know anything about sewing. Sewing pen? Do you get a sewing pen? You
Do
must
know?
have
Let us
something.
know.
Don't they have chalks?
Chalk.
I've got a feeling, isn't it sewing chalks that they use to mark their fabrics?
Yeah. Maybe
Or
that's like
reusable
so
pens.
20 years ago, Debbie. Maybe they're more modern in their pen. Well, apparently Johnny says, yeah, there is sewing pens there.
Have I
So,
gone back into like the dark
Chalk
ages
was years
there?
ago. I'd be with you, Debbie. I would have been with you saying chalk.
I remember my nan, just using chalks on hers, but you're probably right, they're probably really outdated. Get with it, Debbie. Oh, nearly stuck my own tape pen to there. So we're just going to pop that into place over the top. There we go. And then we're going to put our heel and toe in.
Loving this.
Just a really nice way, isn't it, to
Yeah.
add that extra detail. And I think that's been thought out really cleverly to do those extra lines in there so you know where to cut them out and where to draw into them and cut them out.
Imagine the kiddies making these ones and popping at the end of their beds or, just in their rooms with
They could make
bunting.
them as little cards for Santa, couldn't they? You could actually make a little card blank.
You could.
Oh, that would be good,
Ooh.
wouldn't it? Yes. Right, anyway, so we've done our stocking. The next thing I've done, Craig, is stamp these out. So these ones here create great embellishments, which are brilliant. So if you stamp these out, you then can create your pattern. So I like this, but I always like to give it a little bit more definition. So I'm going to bring in one here that I've already done. But what I've also started to do is snip out the actual, and it may seem weird, but you won't notice the other pieces, but it really gives it some definition. So if you just cut round and go round your sides like this, just be careful where you're snipping because you don't want to snip into the next one because that you then will won't have a card. You don't have to do a lot. And then I'm taking off that little white edge on the side. And then what you have is a little leaf that you can then just curl up. But look at the difference and the definition that you get. And when it's laid down, you don't notice it, but you've actually got a bit more definition. So I'm just going to do this last one.
See the outline, can I ask, if you cut that just a couple of millimetres away from the poinsettia, or if you've gone round with a white pen? Oh yes, no, I've cut it like that. Cut it like that?
Yeah, I've cut it like that.
It's really striking.
Yeah, I wanted to leave that white outline because we do die sets, don't we, like that, which create that outline, which I really like. But I wanted, you don't get a die with this, but I did want to use these as embellishments. So being able to just snip into them makes a really big difference to decorate. So we're going to pop these on. I've also got all the other bits that I've done as well. So let's bring in that candy cane. So I've got my candy cane, I've got the little holly leaves, and we've just stamped out the thinking of you at Christmas. So we're going to pop all these together. So what I am going to do is, let's bring in some tape, pop this into place.
Now I know this is obviously Happy Holidays and we're doing it a Christmas theme. Also thinking, what about a new baby card? You know, you could maybe do it, blues for the boys, pinks for the girls, or if you don't know the sexes, you maybe want to go for the yellow or ivories. So you can have a play with it. You've got that stencil there that Debbie's shown you, so you can do them any occasion that you want.
Now that's weird. That's never happened. I've took the backing off the foam, but there's it's just not sticky. Yeah, how fun is that? Right, I'm going to bring in some tacky glue.
Bizarre.
Because I only did it because I wanted the height, so I'm just going to put a little bit of glue onto there. And that will hold that down.
Good tip as well. It goes to show you don't need to waste it. You don't need to think, oh no, it's not work. Just put some glue on your foam.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, I've never seen that before. So
I've not actually.
The whole bit off. So let's just give that a little bit of a curve, and then we're going to put our pieces into place. So I'm going to bring in our 3D glue gel, and then we're going to pop all this into place.
Oh,
so
that's what we're meant to do, get John or Jake to get us new glue gel.
yes, definitely. There we go. We're going to pop that at the bottom. I'm then going to, and the reason I'm using glue gel on this, because I'm going to pop that into place there, but I want to stick this behind as well, and it's much easier. So let's pop, so I've already got, I can feel that stuck into it, and then I can just then pop these into place as well. And it just gives it that height, and it means I can move that about. So we can actually just pop that
How cool is this?
underneath. And then our last one, we're going to pop up the top with the candy cane and just pop that sticking out there. But doesn't that look like an amazing card, and so easy to do with the stamps and to do with your with that stocking?
Debbie, that is so cool. And that's 3 completely different demos that you have done throughout launch day. So do you know what that means? Joe might not be here, Ben might be here, Becky or George, I'm here, but we're still going to do a demo of the show. Of course, we've got to. So let's have a look and see what Debbie has made within the last, well, just under a couple of hours here in launch day, which you can be voting for. So Debbie, what have you done?
So number 1, we've done that gorgeous wreath, which looks just fabulous. So you can hang that anywhere, hang it on your tree, great decorations. Number 2 is the car with the Christmas tree. And number 3 is the Christmas stocking. But don't they all look beautiful?
They
I mean,
do.
really lovely. And they're just 3 makes that you can make with this box. Honestly, I've hardly even touched what's in this box.
Absolutely. I know, absolutely, you can see that. So we've got a couple of minutes to go to get your votes in, so get them in whether it was 1, 2 or 3. What we'll do at the moment is let's go back, let's have a look at some of your comments coming through. Katie on YouTube is saying, I just have to say, I got my Year of Crafts a couple of days ago and I have not had the chance to play with it, but it's my favourite shipment so far. Lot of love for this specific box today, Debbie, that's launching, all about the happy holidays. Lots and lots of love. We've got Elaine on Facebook saying, these boxes are awesome. I love mine. My credit card thanks you today for presenting something I already have. Well, there you go. You know, that's a good thing. You've already got it through your auto ship, but it's good to get that inspiration. And that's the thing. You might already have some of the items that we've brought, whether it's new, auto ship, you guys stateside, etc., etc. But then you still get to see all the incredible demonstrations that Debbie's done. Cheryl on Facebook saying, thanks, Craig and Debbie, for a great show in the midst of the web issues. Fantastic job. Well, thank you for saying that. Really, really do appreciate that as well, because I can't tell you how stressed the guys are working to try and get this sorted ASAP. So I know that they'll appreciate that as well. Kathy C on YouTube saying, there is so much in this Year of Crafts. There is. Kendall, absolutely you can do it. Can you foil onto the vellum? Yes, you can. You absolutely can, no problem at all. Aisha on Facebook saying, this has been a really great show. Makes me want to get out my goodies and really get crafting for Christmas. I'm the same. I'm exactly the same. Picking up what Debbie said earlier on as well. We're getting into that. I know we're still a bit away from Christmas, but that kind of that psyche that's kind of allowed to properly get into Christmas crafting. So I'm with you on that one there. But we do have a winner. We have got a winner of demo of the show in which Debbie done. So let's go on. It is it 1? Is it 2? Is it 3? It's number 2.
Number 2. Oh, that's my favourite too. I
Mine
do
too.
love that truck. Yeah, it's
Mine
beautiful.
too. Absolutely gorgeous within that one there. So here we go. That is then going to go up against also, might go up against Debbie, it might go up against Michelle later on as well. So it's going to be 3, one from mine earlier on as well. So do tune in to Creative Cravens later, but we'll go over that just in a moment or two. So what I want you to do is have a look at the happy holidays that Debbie's gone through, unboxing 3 incredible demos for you to then, of course, keep in your mind, save on your playlist on YouTube or that, and then come back. That is the item number that you've got here. Fingers crossed it will be up and running by Creative Cravens. If not, exactly the same throughout Creative Cravens. Take a note of the item number. That goes for anything else that you've seen on the show today. Jot it down, pop it into the search onto our website, and then press search, and it's going to come up, and then that'll be where you can then check it out afterwards. But the Happy Holidays Year of Craft, brand new today. Up until we had the little gremlins in the system, it was flying out just before, it was about half an hour into wake up call. So that goes to show you how busy it has been. £34.99 or $35.95 for the brand new Year of Crafts Happy Holiday. But Platinum's coming down to $27.99 or $31.96. But you are also going to be getting 50 bonus points as well. So there we go, definitely going to be a win-win when it comes to that one as well. Well, it's been a bit of a change to this afternoon's schedule, but all I've got to say is, Debbie, thank you so much for keeping me on the straight and narrow. I've had an absolute blast.
It's been brilliant, hasn't it?
I'm going away home, but you're not.
I know, I'm not.
Now, what are you doing in Creative Cravens?
I'm going to come across there. I'm going across. So, luckily we have Michelle in the building, and she done such a super job, and you give us such a warm welcome this morning. She is our new craft expert. She is going to be taking my place, and I'm going to be taking Craig's place later on today. So it's going to be a lot of fun. Be supportive of me and be kind, because I'm going to be quite nervous going across that side, and I need to hold my giggles in check, I think, Craig.
It's a Wednesday night. No, don't hold it in. Don't hold it in. Not at all. So yes, thank you so much, Debbie, as well. Johnny, Charlotte, thank you as well for just keeping me on the right straight. No, anyway, right. So that is that's me for today. However, Debbie and Michelle, they're going to be back at Creative Craven 7 o'clock here in the UK, 2 p.m. Eastern Time, 11 a.m. Pacific Time. I'm going to be back tomorrow for my Fake Friday. I do believe it is confirmed. Joe's just taking an extra couple of days off. Ben's going to be in tomorrow. He's going to be in all day tomorrow for our shows throughout Thursday. But I will be back for Wake Up Call 12 p.m. here in the UK, 7 a.m. Eastern Time. Of course, 4 a.m. Pacific Time. What we're then going to do is have a look at see what's coming up throughout the day, including the cartload as well. Have a lovely rest of the day, or have a lovely evening, depending where you are watching. Debbie and Michelle will see you later on for Creative Cravens. I will see you tomorrow for Wake Up Call. Thank you so much for your lovely comments, but we will see you then. Bye.